Right now, the Denver Nuggets have everybody fooled. They got everybody right where they want them, thinking this team is down and out. It's the furthest thing from the truth. The Nuggets right now, Nikola Jokic and company, they're coasting. Okay, they're 50 games into the season. They're 34 and 16, fourth in the West. At the time of this recording, they're playing the Blazers here in a few minutes. But the Nuggets are not worried about the regular season right now. Let's just be honest. With Nikola Jokic, with Jamal Murray coming off of that championship, I think the regular season is really going to be used, the rest of it is going to be used more so for the development of their young big three there, with Julian Strawther coming along nicely. You got Christian Brown and Peyton Watson. You're fourth in opponents' points per game, eighth in offensive rating, 12th in defensive rating, and eighth in net rating. Reggie Jackson also gave you a big boost, forgot to mention him. But right now, Nikola Jokic is coasting to the MVP. He's averaging about 26.3 points per game, 12.1 rebounds, 9 assists per game. So, being responsible for over 40 points per game. Also about 12 rebounds, like we said. His last 10 games, he's been going crazy. 29 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists. Dude is on another level. He did miss a couple of games, and they lost to the Thunder. But, I mean, ridiculous efficiency. We need to stop and admire Nikola Jokic for what he is, because he might be one of those dudes where we never see somebody quite as good as him ever again. With Joel Embiid going down due to injury, it is now his MVP award to lose. It would be his third already, and he's going to be like 29 next year, 28, 29. Looking at the MVP ladder there, you can go back and pause it, but now he will be back to the top of it with Embiid going down. And like I said, the Nuggets right now, they're coasting. The NBA was afraid of this. Everybody, they're not even really trying to win games. This team is unguardable if they really tried. With that starting lineup works so well together. They're like a well-oiled machine at this point. They're second in two-pointers made, second in two-point percentage, fourth in field goals made, and fifth in field goal percentage, as well as being fourth in assists. This team is just raw. I mean, there's no other words to describe it than the best team in basketball. And Jamal Murray is in the midst of his best season yet, where he's putting up 21 points per game, 6 assists, 4.2 rebounds, and 1 steal per night. Again, coming off of that ACL injury not too long ago, he's still starting to progress from that, down point in his career over his last 10 games. He's putting up 25 points a game, 7 assists, 50% from the field, 40% from three. He's been obviously, Nikola Jokic is the dude, but he is a great Robin to Jokic's Batman. He's so efficient as well. I'm a big-time Jamal Murray guy. I will fight for Jamal Murray being a top 3-point guard in the NBA all day long. They're 24 and 11 with Jamal Murray. Without him, they're just 8 and 6, and that should show you just how important he is to this team. Jokic may be the MVP, but he is very important. Now, is the Reggie Jackson show over? Coming into the year, they had depth concerns. With this starting five obviously being the best in basketball, but who's going to come in off that bench? Reggie Jackson stepped up and filled that void perfectly. This year, Reggie Jackson has averaged 11.1 points per game, 4 assists, and 2.1 rebounds in 23 minutes. He's been invaluable for the Nuggets because, like I said, they needed to find somebody else to step up off that bench to be the ninth guy that could contribute. And as you can see here in his last 10 games, he started to regress a little bit, but on the year he's been very efficient and overall very much needed, a much needed boost for this Nuggets team. It's just he's starting to cool down a little bit, come back to normal Reggie Jackson form. If you are enjoying today's video at any point, make sure to the like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. As you can see here, a large majority of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel, so if that is you, go ahead and change that. And with that being said, let's go ahead and continue on here. Looking at the youth for this Nuggets team, because yes, they are contending right now, but they've done a good job building on the back end of it with some young guys. All three of those guys are either 21 or 22 years old. Julian Strawther, the rookie this year, is averaging about 6 points per game, 1.5 rebounds, and 1 assist in 14 minutes. He's not been particularly efficient in 33 games played. He's coming off of missing 13 games with, I believe it was a left knee contusion, or maybe it was his right knee. Either way, he had a knee contusion that he had to get fixed. But like I said, right there, missed 13 games. So hopefully he comes back a little bit more efficient, but he is a rookie, so not expecting him to be anything crazy, although he was one of the guys I thought would be able to come into the league and contribute more right away. Peyton Watson, averaging about 7 points per game and a block in only 18 minutes a night, shooting at 48% from the field, 33% from three. We'll try to bring that up, but he's a great defender, and he's scoring a little bit between Brown and Christian Watson. They have been able to combine to replace Bruce Brown, and then you still got Reggie Jackson, and you got, I guess, Julian Strother. So there's your 8-man rotation that won the finals last year. Christian Brown, 7 points, 3.5 rebounds, 45% shooting from the field, 35% from three. He's played in all 50 games. He's been very reliable for this Nuggets team. And I think they have the best supporting cast in the league to their duo of Jokic and Murray. And I don't think there's much of a debate about that. MPJ is averaging close to 16 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 1.3 assists on 32 minutes per game. He's also been extremely efficient considering some of the shots that he takes. I mean, if you watch these Murray highlights, he'll sprint down the court and take a three immediately. This one was easy, catch and shoot, but I mean, still, his shot is nearly unblockable. 47% from the field, 40% from three, for Murray. Goodness, Michael Porter Jr. I can't even talk. Trying to watch the highlights too because, I mean, when he elevates, just go ahead and take it out because it's coming out of the bottom of the net. Aaron Gordon has been really good as well. 13.7 points a game, 6.6 rebounds, 3.2 assists in 32 minutes a night. But for him, the big value that he brings is his mismatch problems and his defensive versatility, offensive versatility as well. 54% shooting from the field and then a steal and a block per game. We don't have any defensive highlights, but the athleticism. As you can see, he's got the number 5 defensive rating in the entire league for a power forward. So, I mean, that's obviously where the bulk of his value comes. But also, like I said, really good on offense, very versatile, and you can attack mismatches with him all the time like they did in the finals against the Heat. And then Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 10.4 points, 2.3 rebounds, 2.4 assists, and 1.4 steals per night for the elite 3-and-D wing. Good passer, too. He works very well within the offense. Very efficient. 4 attempts from 3 per game. And he shoots at almost 40%. So that's pretty nice. Get the little pull-up in the bag here. He's been great. He doesn't get talked about enough, but, I mean, he's like the 6th option here. That's how deep this Nuggets team is. And then they still got a couple of guys waiting in the wings, developing. I still fully believe that both of these guys are going to be pretty good players. Jalen Pickett, he was really good at Penn State. Same thing with Hunter Tyson. I think that before long, both of these guys are going to be impact players for the Nuggets off the bench. Maybe not this year, but definitely next year. And then you also have Zeke Naji. But if injuries do hit, one of these guys could be called upon to step up. Or maybe they make a move at the deadline. But right now, like I said, they are sitting tight. They are, half of a game out of first place. So it's not, I mean, there's no reason. They're in 4th, but they're that close to first. So no reason to panic here. Like I said, they got Portland tonight in about an hour and a half from the time this video is being recorded, about 30 minutes from the release date. And then you got the Lakers, Kings, and Bucks. So interesting schedule coming up. We'll see what they make of it, but I am all in on this Denver Nuggets team as usual. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like button and hit that subscribe button as well as leaving me a comment down below. Let's try to hit 100 likes on today's video. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video.